Okay, so I'm going to do a selfie first because in my generation, if there's no photos, it didn't happen. So everyone smile. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sorry guys. Anyway. Okay. I get quite stage fright, so like if I start randomly crying, like that's why. So you are not here to attack me, just breathe. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rebecca Larder and I'm 24 years old. And for me to become a beautician was a passion that I had at a very young age. Number one, I had a weird obsession with hair due to the fact that I was born part hairy gorilla. So I feel like I can empathise with a whole load of women. Hey, my waxing class knows what I'm talking about. However, the main reason was watching my sister grow into a giant pimple as a teen. The more pimples she got, the lower her self-esteem got. I can remember going with Mum and Lauren to beauty consultants, and nobody seemed to be able to help. My passion then became my obsession to want to help women in my sister's position, not only to look beautiful, but to feel beautiful too. However, to do that, I had to become a qualified beautician. So through my research, I discovered every single salon suggested to study at the French. So in January 2015, my adventure began. Yay! Yeah. Sorry. To walk through those front doors was actually really rather nerve-wracking. I was convinced I would walk into a class full of supermodels who already knew everything about everything, and little old me would be, really, little Miss Odd One Out in the corner, alone. However, what I later discovered was a classroom full of girls thirsty for knowledge just like me. These girls, I can now proudly say, have become some of my closest friends and the most fun that I've ever had in a classroom. My favourite memories are when we used to shut the classroom door, turn the beats up, and the dance-offs would begin. Now, I don't mean to brag, but you are actually looking at the 2015 Bluebells breakdancing champion. Yeah, party's on later. Woo! Mel Dye! You know what it's about. Off topic. Anyway, continue. So, my friends became my biggest cheerleaders and supporters when during the last term I got diagnosed with the first stage of MS. Hence the shakes, I'm not drunk, I swear. They were there to hold me down during my episodes and support me during my hard times. The short-term memory loss was the hardest thing to deal with. That's when I got quite scared. I started poring over all my notes and research that I had studied at uni, terrified that all my hard work would be fractured from my mind, never to reappear again. I became fearful not of what was wrong with me, but of what I might lose. My unshakable belief and my cheerleaders were what pushed me through to stay and achieve my goals of graduating, to then go into the world and show women the beauty that is naturally them. Sorry, 2 seconds. I swear I'm not drunk. I would just like to quickly talk to you now about unshakable belief. A lot of people tell me that they believe they're going to do this or do that. However, despite all their self-convincing and all their mental words, you can see a lack of genuine inner conviction. They still don't grasp their optimal future with every fibre of their being. And so when the going gets tough, they lose confidence in themselves. They get dispirited, downhearted, and like me, fearful of the loss of dreams that they had created. They see it slowly slipping through their fingers like grains of sand, unable to notice the blessings around them or the blessings of the possible future. Their feelings and their emotional happiness depend on their most recent success or failure. A belief is more than words or thoughts running through your head. It is a deep emotional drive, an unshakable belief that drives you through any storm. This year, I had a choice. I had a choice of whether to continue my dream and passion of studying to graduate, to help transform other people's lives, or to just lay down and give up my dreams and continue down the track I was uncontrollably hurtling down towards due to my diagnosis. Not like drug addiction or anything like that. My belief is that if you think that you are beaten, you are. If you think that you'll lose, you've lost. Think big and your deeds will grow. And sooner or later, the person who wins is the one who thinks that they can. Now that we graduate, I say seize the opportunities that are offered. Become the achiever with the unshakable belief, and you might just be the one who changes someone else's lives. Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader that you've ever admired, every puny little thing that you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. With opportunity becomes challenges. You then have a choice. You can either give up, just like I could have, or become the active hero in your own life and countless others. Now, whether or not you believe it, tonight, graduates, we have all achieved the fruits of our unshakable belief. I'm sure, like me, that there were times you wanted to throw in the towel, but being here tonight shows you and the people around you the power of your own passion. The thing is now, don't let it stop here. Dream bigger, dream wider, and achieve. For tonight proves that you can.